WCS Challenger Europe, the playoffs, game number 4 in just a moment. Series number 4, in fact, is going to be underway between HeroMarine and Serral. Before we do that, though, we're going to check in with the bracket and see how things have gone so far. As you can see here, Laser was victorious in his spot claiming, and he will be going to WCS Valencia. Moving down the bracket, of course, HeroMarine and Serral will be our next and final match for the day. And let's check in it with the lower bracket and see what has gone so far, Todd.
Yeah, Uthermal climbing back up, beating Showtime and then T-Drogo to maybe then get rewarded with Nurture if he's able to take out Lambo. So TLO we see just fell to the lower brackets. And he will have to wait until tomorrow to try and redeem himself and still make it over to Valencia.
All right, for now, though, we can jump into HeroMarine going up against Serral. It's going to be a... it's already started. We've got a little bit into the game, but...
It's going to be a barn burner.
A barn burner, for sure. It's going to be a absolutely fantastic game. We'll see. As we have, up to the left, of course, it is HeroMarine. I would have brought you in earlier, just so you know, I would have brought you in earlier if there'd have been something crazy going on. But there's not. It's okay. So we're fine.
Just take us down, yeah, gently. Like, how do they say, like when they're about to land airplanes, pilot?
We're about to land?
No, like I don't know.
What do they say?
Descent or whatever, like.
We're beginning our descent into
let us
Manchester.
down softly.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get you.
You could have let us in softly, Carlos.
I've done what I can. I think my observing is relatively silky smooth, but still, I would say I'm a pilot in training compared to Mr. Funker, who is a fighter pilot, to say the least, with the smoothest of landings. There you go, Funker. That was for you.
That's good.
Yeah, it's all right. That's pretty good. Good little ling attack here.
You know who's really good?
Who's that?
That Mapu TV guy.
Oh, yes. Mapu.
He's the future.
The elite squad of Kevins just keeps going.
Yeah. His pulse will not be complete up until everybody that works in the business is called Kevin.
Yeah, we're all being assimilated slowly.
Kevin Carroll.
Yeah, that's a horrible name.
Kevin Adam Carroll.
Kevin Adam Carroll. It sounds actually better with the Adam in it, because Kevin Carroll sounds bad. KC.
You know what to call your kids?
No. Absolutely not. Well,
would you give your kid like a TV character name?
I absolutely not. If I had a girl, I know exactly what I would call her.
What?
Either Alexandra or Alexandria, because I think it's a really pretty name.
Not from like something in particular?
No, not from anything in particular. Boy, I don't know. I've not really thought about it too much. I have thought about my girl name, but not a boy name. But I'm not going to have kids for a long time, so it doesn't matter.
Theon or something?
Theon? No, Jesus Christ. Holy moly. Theon Carroll. Get ready to be bullied. Poor kid. Have you ever thought about that? Out of curiosity,
really,
kids'
no.
names? No? Well, sorry, Theon. We all know what happened to you.
What was the name of the guy that tortures you?
Oh, why don't I know it?
That guy is a sick actor, by the way.
Yeah, he's very
never
good.
played a nice guy ever.
No. I think he did in some other shows that were going on. Just talking on a StarCraft thing for a moment. Oh my God, Serral, your creep spread at 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, he's just going ham.
And that's a ZVT, like where it counts the most by far.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, Ramsey.
Oh, yes.
I'm worried that in this series, Serral will be Ramsey, and poor HeroMarine will be Theon.
Let's hope for HeroMarine. He's not. Good focus for him.
Whoa!
Oof.
So close.
Jeez. He's out. He's out.
Inspire now starts here for Serral.
I'm kind of scared already for HeroMarine. As you say, like, it's warranted because the creep's good.
Got an update. Apparently Nurture beat Lambo. So he's going to be playing Uthermal. Pretty sick matchup in losers round 3. And I'll try to invite to join that and give you guys some updates.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
Sounds good. Armor is on the way for HeroMarine down the back. He dropped the scan, and actually this is perfect because he does see the Spire, but After seeing only Ling Baneling, you can pretty much anticipate that that's going to be the case. Now, what's important here is that he has a lot of Widow Mines with this army, and they're set up prematurely. I don't want to say prematurely because it sounds negative, but before the engagement happens. Because if Serral gets the opportunity with Ling Bane Muta, he will chase him all the way back to the production lines after he's killed off the army and then just win. Widow Mines can slow that down for sure.
Oh, he's attacking his own Reaper. You saw that?
Oh, did he do that to get that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, that wasn't enough. No, he's gonna backfire. Oh my god.
Hellions backfire. I like that.
He got the tumor actually, but lost one Reaper, and I think that was one Hellion. Freud, not worth, especially when Serral replants new tumors behind.
Oh my god, where's he going? Where's he going? Scans.
Going towards his death. By the way, it's super discouraging to kill the creep and realize there's like basically 50 acres more than he needs to clear out.
This is a cool little wall, but if they come in from another location, what are you going to do?
Oh wow, okay, well, that's a good cleanup here. Nicely done by Serral. Good STV transfer as well by HeroMarine, trying to minimize the losses onto that mineral line.
He pulled it. Get himself quite a few workers. Mutalists are flying in as well to get the reinforcing units.
Drilling claws now on the way. It's going to be a Widowmine heavy style here with Thors as well from HeroMarine. To be fair, HeroMarine is really good against Zerg. Like I definitely would not count him out of this. Like his 2-2 push, like we saw earlier. He dismantles Zenster, whose early game defense was perfect. So if anything, you shouldn't let the early game defense of Zerg throw you off too much. As long as he's able to, get to his army, get to his upgrades, HeroMarine is always very scary. If the splits are there, if he gets a couple of good Widowmine connections, you still have to beat his army. You still have to go through it to win the game.
One Thor's in the mix just to kind of shoo away the Mutalists. And Widowmine's going to burrow now.
Oh god.
The Bane's get such a good trade!
That when he's not looking. I don't know where he's looking, but he was not looking there.
That was painful. Oh my god.
Yeah, supply plummeted instantly. You can't be letting that happen.
No.
That's a really nice spot actually if he takes that down, because just below this there's a little bit of creep missing, so it'd be harder for Zerg to engage into that. But look, up. What is going on? He's trying to counter-attack here. Every single time, Serral's trying to buy time to more banings. He's now taking to Hive as well. This is gonna backfire though, if he keeps on throwing away units like this. HeroMarine has been oversteaming quite a bit. Hey, look at the army supply. HeroMarine, I think, should go for it.
Yeah, might have to.
He's like the previous Thor didn't die, right?
Why can't I do Shift I? Or is it Control I? Oh, it's Control I, there we go.
Can you check the unit count? Hey, it's 2 Thors, I think.
No Thors died yet.
Yeah, so
2 Thors.
check it, 2. Yeah, so actually, that's super hard. Like, honestly, like, good splits. HeroMarine might just win this.
He might. Here comes Serral with some Banelings to start off the engagement, though. He sends in those first Banelings to clear out the initial Widow Mines.
Where's the rest of the army, though? That's not all of it.
No, he's kind of rallying from other locations. Those Thors are really running out well. Where are the Banelings going?
Look at that. They actually didn't clean up that much either, but behind this, there's a lot more where that came from, Kailaris.
More Banelings morphing in on the left-hand side here. The Thors are blocking a lot of that, though. Lings are going to try and go through. The Banelings have to go all the way past the Thors. The Mutalists trying to magic box above those Thors, and they will kill them off. Killing off the Thors is very important. And now it's only Marines. Oh my god. It's only Marines left. There are a few Widow Mines here, but they're not really doing anything.
And a lot of those Banelings connected way too much for Terran to have a chance here.
Chases him, starts chasing him. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Ooh. So cleans a lot of that up.
Yeah, still with a huge supply lead now, and he's well saturated on 5 bases.
And he was
4,
transitioning.
5.
He was transitioning to Ultralisk Cavern while that was going on.
Because it is easily going to a 3-3 here. Starts adrenal glands.
He's going to look for harassment on these mineral lines. He drops the scan, and now he sees an Ultralisk Cavern morphing in.
He gets the bad news.
Yeah.
That's probably going to mean that HeroMarine has to be extremely aggressive and try and end it now, before there are a lot of Ultras out on the map. Because the big cows, they don't really die, much like this shark.
Get out of the way! Doesn't really have much to his name at all. 3 Marauders. 3 Marauders and Ultralisk Cavern's about to finish up. Not easy.
Yeah, against the Marine heavy comp, yeah, HeroMarine knows. He's like, alright. I tried my big push, you defended, it's over. this is worrying a little bit because I really thought that he was going to be able to do better, but the units, Serral was very patient. He waited for HeroMarine to go forward in an area where it was going to be very clumped up, and there was no exit. He had his back up against the wall, or rather a cliff here, which if you're not a Reaper, you can't jump down from. And got the Baneling connections cleaned up, and then from there it's game.
Yeah.
That's all she wrote.
That's got to feel... It's got to sting a little bit being in the shoes of HeroMarine there, where you've scanned, you see launchless caverns on the way, you know your opponent's army is huge, and you have to tap out before any big fight goes on, because you know you're dead.
Well, I mean, the big fight had already happened. That's the thing, though, yeah. I do think he could have been able to do better with this. Maybe if he pushed a little bit more slowly. It's also like, there might be that extra pressure of playing against Serral, right? Like, you meet him on ladder, like, he's very high ranked for a reason. It's probably a struggle to play against this guy. He's just playing so well right now, so... Maybe sometimes you let that get to your head and then you attack where you wouldn't usually if you were perfectly calm and no emotions were involved. And in this case, yeah, HeroMarine's big push just not quite enough to do it. I guess he's going to get another chance on Defender's Landing. A pretty good map to try that as well.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Rush distances aren't so small, also long here, I suppose.
But also a map where creep can spread very quickly to the middle of the map in your base.
And there's a lot of good paths to spread it on as well as a Zerg. So once you get shut down on one location, so it'll be over another one with 5 queens just spreading it there. So gotta have multi-pronged
creep spread.
That, but also
it's supposed to kind of be like that, you know?
Potential denial. Difficult. All right, let's get into game number 2. As we have spawning up to the top right-hand corner will be the blue Terran. It will be HeroMarine. And down on the bottom left, Serral from Ents. Over in Finland, Suomi, the place to be in winter when you want it to be minus 30 Celsius.
That's the city, Suomi?
Suomi is Finland in Finnish.
Oh, really?
Suomi, Suomi.
That's their chance?
Yeah. Yeah.
What else can you tell me?
I can say Ongodala WC. Where is the bathroom? I can say...
WC? That's like WC?
Yeah. WC. I can say Paljonko kello on. I think my pronunciation is not very good, so people will tweet me and they'll be like, actually, it's not terrible. Being modest. Paljonko kello on is... What time is it? There you go.
But then they say it and then you don't understand.
What, when they tell me
the time?
Oh, I know numbers and stuff.
Yeah?
Uksi, kaksi, kolme, neljä. Oh, God, I've forgotten some. Oh, no. But yeah, I know a bit.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm not completely
There needs
ignorant.
to be a tournament in Finland. I go with you, just like, you're my guides. That would be sick. Like me in China, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. you're a godsend in China. Especially when we have to deal with the taxi stuff. Oh my God. It's going to be 3 Reapers out of barracks.
Yeah. At home, not quite proxied here.
Yeah.
To try and get some damage done. And we saw that earlier already. I think that was when HeroMarine played against Zenster. And it didn't do that much back then, to be fair. Like, it was defended nicely, but then HeroMarine still found a way to be successful. Nerd Show against Uthermal is just now starting, by the way. And so I will be updating you guys on this series, Sequencer first map. Best of 3, losers out.
So the Overlord comes in and spots the first barracks making Reapers. How far does it go in? I think quite far. And then he'll get the full confirmation. There's another barracks with more Reapers. And now he knows what he's playing against. So Roach Warren's gone down pretty fast here for Serral. Wow. To defend against this.
Yeah, HeroMarine is one of those guys that's capable of mixing in a lot of different builds sometimes. Like we saw him earlier against Zenster. Do, I think it was like 6 Hellbats, 2 Cyclones, Banshee attack. Which looked very scary, but Zenster defended really well against.
Now, the funny thing about this is that we've seen it time and time again, is that actually Roaches alone versus Reapers aren't that amazing. But if you get like 1 or 2 Ravagers in, they do equal the range of those Reapers.
Yeah.
And they can be, they can ward them off quite nicely. So we might see that, unless he feels that these Queens are enough with Roaches, and then doesn't have to spend extra gas on them.
It's a lot about being able to dodge KDA charge. If you can do that, the more you dodge, the better. And Serral already having this many Queens, like that in itself is just... hasn't really allowed the Reapers to do much. Like, obviously they're forcing units out instead of drones, which in itself is a win. But I think that momentarily Serral will stop drones. Oh, he got baited. By that one, he doesn't get punished for it. I don't think he lost a single one yet. So quite a good job here by HeroMarine.
It's 2 links though being annoying on the other side of the map. Good start by Serral, considering he was under pressure. Okay, some Ravagers are morphing in now. That makes it a little bit easier for him to really deal with this.
And Steampack starts behind his third command center, fully knowing that he can allow himself to do this.
That's a great spot to go, because now we can't use this. There's no spot here, right?
No.
No, so he has to basically go here to do anything with those.
Hey, it's been a really good defense by Serral. How much did he lose? 2 links and 1 queen.
And the 2 lings weren't even lost here. They were lost on the other side, trying to slow down this command center, which they did. So this has been a successful defense here by Serral. And he's up in drones. Very impressive. And now he finds the Reapers idle.
That's really weird. HeroMarine not paying attention to this even for 1 second.
Ravagers are great against this. So good.
88 charges all over the place.
That was a weird location he went into there. Just 3 damage on that roach for nothing, but...
Double Evo, yeah, for Serral. For some more upgrades. He's been doing really well with that. I wonder if, because he's already on Roach Ravager, maybe he stays on that and get +1 missile.
Definitely could, yeah. And he knows that his opponent's Marine count, etc., and all of that stuff was slowed down slightly by the initial Reapers. Although you could argue that, well, a 3 barracks opener isn't normal for just a transition to bio anyway, so maybe it normalizes out. But
Pew, pew, pew. Factory about to finish. That's going to be a starport starting straight away here for HeroMarine, who cannot wait to finally get to Medivacs. That's going to be the scary thing when he finally starts getting those guys and threatens to drop the main base of Serral and be aggressive in multiple places at once. That's why keeping those Reapers alive is so nice. Then you can attack in multiple places. If you can set up drop to do a big drop somewhere and then attack with these guys, maybe on the 3rd, it's just ideal.
Oh, got one. They have such a hard time versus Ravagers. It's really sad to watch Reapers against them sometimes. But Glitter Constitution's on the way with the 1-1. And Starport is only just finished up soon. A lot of Marines. Wait, where is... He did get Stim, right? He did. Okay.
Yeah, at least. Okay, yeah, it was +1 missile, and now with Glitter Reconstitution, I wonder if Serral might be also inclined to just mass roaches and go for it.
He could have gone through 3 base. Stop at 55 drones and just go.
I always think if you're going to mass roaches, Cannon Klaus is really good also, but in this case, like, he would just take so long to complete. Maybe just get Burrow.
The thing, I think what he wants to do, though...
There is no tanks, right? Imagine if you went Burrow. You just attack, Burrow the roaches as they hit low hit points. They win right out.
Yeah, you could. The thing he wants to do, he's actually rallying roaches to this army, which means that if they... Oh, no, so he's moving them back. This is very important. So the Reapers still only see 3 roaches, 3 Ravagers, right? If they'd have stuck with the army, it'd have been like, why are you making more and more roaches? And now they've been out of vision for a while, and they're going to start plowing across. It's
going to be so hard for HeroMarine to hold on, especially if he gets caught in the middle of the... He seems before seeing how many units there are.
He caught the Ravagers, though. That's not bad. It's a better... That was initially a better trade there for HeroMarine. I wonder if he can actually win out against all of these roaches.
Wow, he's microing so good. Instead of engaging the army on the right-hand side, he snipes everything that's on the left. And now we'll look to try and get out of there. Serral fully on the chase.
This is a big problem, though. There's going to be a lot of roaches coming along. And you can see that he's focused all of his creep spread down that middle. All of these Marines are dead. And now what does he have to his name? He has to evacuate the 3rd base. He's going to have to hold here, but he really doesn't have much. The creep spread through the middle is so important for those roaches to get there quicker.
All right, let's see. HeroMarine might have to pull some SCVs, but they die really quick here from roaches that go right to work onto that middle line. His Serral with still so much left over.
The 1 siege tank. Important. It will do a bit more damage here, but he's going to lose some SCVs. Yeah, he's going to get ravaged and roached here pretty soon.
The intrusion.
The intrusion continues. And it absolutely dominates. But HeroMarine almost drew this out of his opponent by going for that 3 Rax Reaper. Serral having those roaches and ravagers early on was set up so well to do this.
Yeah, just clean reaction all around.
Another siege tank at the top. Going to try and hold on. Admittedly, that's enough Marines to push this back for the moment. There's so little mining going on for HeroMarine right now. +2 weapons has even started up for extra roaches to come out. There's a lot more on the way where that came from. Army, there we go. Poor command center has to lift up. And a 4th base, Todd.
What a shake-up in the European scene. You know, once upon a time, you'd look at best players, then you would have, like, you know, Snoot very high up there by far. A long time ago, Stefano. More recently, Showtime felt like he was the best European. And now look at what happened. He was not able to find any success. Previous challenger, grand finals, Serral, Elaser. It's looking like a Serral Elaser winners bracket finals here.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy to watch.
The tables have turned.
So he was making Lings and he was making Ling speed, and I thought maybe he was going to go towards Banelings, but he doesn't even have a Baneling nest. So that's a bit difficult. But this army, we'll just sit underneath you. It's fine. Hive on the way, whilst HeroMarine is sub 100 supply. It's not easy here for HeroMarine to really recover, but he's going to try. Oh, and Infestors. We're going to get the good old fungal corrosive bile combination coming out, Todd.
Yeah, the good old, yeah, that's the word.
Terrifying, to say the least, as these Marines are going to stim forwards. 30 army supply. I don't think you want to go in just yet there, but we'll take this engage. Oh, he's not moving. Okay, he does go.
Another guy that once upon a time was looked at one of the best non-Korean players, if not the best, is also Nurtio, who still kind of has that image. But right now, I'm watching Uthermal Nurtio, and Uthermal's doing really well in game number 1.
There's no fungals on these 2 infestors at the back, but Crucifier's going to end up landing anyway. Just needs to wait for fungals, and then this army is dead.
Oh, from the high ground.
He doesn't have it yet. He doesn't have enough energy.
How much is he on?
74, 75. Now I'll have it. But everything's dead before he even needs it. 100 supply up, there you go, GG. Serral, 1 game away from qualifying for DreamHack Valencia. Or WCS Valencia, I should say. And really, who can blame him, looking at the form he's in?
1 second. Oh, I could have done rewinds, but I exceeded the game. I wanted to show you guys the last moment. I'm going to try to catch up, see how long it takes. Because I want to show you the reversed version of what you just saw. Oh. And the Terran actually winning with bio against roaches and stuff. Well, obviously, like, this was a 3 Rax Reaper, right? So it was very specific.
What's the score? Was that the first map?
Yeah, that was the first game.
Okay. Well, I think we'll be into this game before you get there. Unless they're slow. Because right now, Serral's not in the game. We'll see.
It's loading quick. That rewind button, I'm still not used to it yet.
Yeah.
When I see a scoreboard.
I like the logo.
You know, actually, when I play, when I finish a game by reflex, I'm like trying to get out as soon as possible, just because it's just the way like you used to do it, right? Nobody wants to stay longer. I guess like some people. Sometimes if you have a hard game and you really spent a lot of time building your army, you want to kill the buildings for a little bit of your opponent, but it's not really that useful, right? So you don't necessarily do it.
We can wait to watch yours before we go into
this.
Yeah,
we got some
definitely.
I'll show you mine.
Not again.
All right. Can we jump into my PC real quick? So I can show you guys what happened over there. Woo! It's in X4. All right. So Uthermal made this much bio there. Wait, it's the old UI. Oh, it's replay. So he's got more army supply, just pure bio, and he attacks basically before all of this can come in, so at the right timing. And even without 2-2, I think he realized, like he saw the army of Nurture, he was like, there's no way I'm going to let all that finish. So he goes for it, and there's just too much. Also, like this chunk of army, for example, was out of position. And Uthermal just punishes hard.
A lot of damage that amount of bio is going to push out against that.
On top of this Evo, like...
Does he get the 2-2? Oh,
yeah. I mean, he's just ran him over. A lot of these units were low, but his Medivacs put in so much. They put in overtime, man. This is like Yumi and Roddy over there.
Yeah.
And that's it, just an easy cleanup.
3 commentator Medivacs. Okay with that. Well done. All right, let's go into game number 3.
Transition was so beautiful.
It was good, wasn't it? I liked it. Down in the bottom right-hand corner, trying to pull himself back. Of course, if he loses here, he doesn't get eliminated completely. He will fall down to the lower bracket, and we'll have one more shot. It is HeroMarine. And up to the top left-hand corner, we have the man himself, the Finnish phenom. It is Serral, playing for Ent. Their logo looks so like either Cthulhu or an octopus. I'm assuming it's just Cthulhu. Have you not seen it? It's definitely Cthulhu.
Oh, man. Never change, guys.
Thanks. I embrace my inner nerd pretty hard.
You should. Everybody should, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's cool to be a nerd.
Yeah, of course. You know what's not cool, though? Fake nerds. You know when, like, you go on someone's Instagram?
And they wear a nerd shirt with glasses.
Yeah.
But really, they have 10 out of 10 on both eyes. And they barely spend any time on the computer.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing, you noob?
Oh, I'm such a nerd. It's like, I mean, not really. Just because you watched Dexter's Lab when you were about 15 years old doesn't mean you were a nerd.
Yeah.
Just that. No other qualifications for nerddom.
What's the minimum requirement to enter the nerd club, you think?
From my perspective?
Yeah. Which I bet you have very high standards.
Reading a lot of books, maybe reading a lot of comics or anime, something like that. Playing a lot of video
reading
games.
one comic book is enough.
Instantly.
If you've ever saw a page, the inner page of a comic book, that's it. Boom. Membership.
You just explode.
Membership has begun.
There you go.
Welcome to a new world.
Yeah.
You read a lot of comic books?
Me? No, not actually. I don't.
You like anime instead, right?
Yeah. I have a lot of friends that read a lot of comic books. In fact, I have a friend that owns a comic book store that tried to get me into comic books many, many times. But for me, it's kind of, it's too slow, digestible a medium, right? I'd much rather be watching it or living it through like a game.
Why would I read a comic book when I can be at home with triple monitor?
Right,
watching a StarCraft stream, a TV show, and playing at the same time. What now?
Yeah, exactly. It's like even when I'm watching something, generally I will play a game that's like not mentally taxing.
Yeah, like what?
World of Warcraft.
You just go on autopilot, you press one hotkey, like you're not even looking at the screen.
You can grind really easily in World of Warcraft and like not care. But if you're doing like mythic raiding, like we are currently, I can't watch something whilst I'm doing that. I have to pay attention because the boss fights are a little difficult. Some of the mechanics are ridiculous. Like they're
Have you ever gone crazy during raiding, like Leroy Jenkins?
Not during raiding. I'm a good raider, but in 5-mans I sometimes just don't care. And
James Carroll.
And I ninja pull things, and it's like whatever. I'm a demon hunter. I'll survive. Anyway, this game is going on. That's gonna be Cloak. Does he have?
You know, I heard the Leroy Jenkins thing was like a decade ago or something.
10 years old. Yes. 10 years old. And people are still shouting Leroy Jenkins on that game to this day. And then some people I met in real life, WoW nerds, say it in real life, but like not ironically or not sarcastically. And I'm like, oh, they still think it's really funny. No, but
it is funny.
Oh God.
Leroy
No,
Jenkins.
please, God. Anyway.
I don't have as good voice.
Yep.
So few people. You know, I saw an interview of him where he explained he was very good at yelling.
He was very good at
yelling.
he
was talented for it.
At least
something like
chicken.
that.
He's fine.
Banshee not able to do much for now. He's just shooting at a bunch of queens.
Swarm forces.
That looks like 2 starports. That's funny.
A lot of barracks. 4 extra barracks going down right now.
Yeah, HeroMarine might be almost getting desperate, I think. And just committing to a lot more true-based aggression, even though he's getting the 3rd command center. Like, you can afford all of this.
I mean, the big problem is it's all seen. So I mean, as long as there is a Baneling nest in place, good amount of Banelings, and good creep spread, it's going to be slowed down to the point where Zerg will be too healthy.
What was last map again?
The last one just before?
Yeah.
Was it Defender's Landing?
Yeah, because like I'm getting the sickest deja vu here.
Oh, right, you're in Defender's Landing?
Yeah, I'm watching Defender's Landing and it's 3 Rax Reaper from the thermals.
Oh. Wait a minute, it's so far behind in supply though. What's going on? All right, it's been going on for a little while.
Yeah,
He's defending it in exactly the same
Yeah.
way.
I feel like I'm like, what is this, the VOD of the game we just saw?
That's amazing.
I hope it goes differently, because otherwise you thermal might be in trouble.
How much has Nurture lost so far? Because if he hasn't lost anything before Ravages have come out.
2 links.
Okay, so it's even better than how...
than it was for Serral.
Yeah.
Still ended up winning quite convincingly. Then again, Serral is the new boss over in Europe.
Yeah.
But to be fair, like he kept on catching Reapers. That was really odd. He kept on catching Reapers slowly but surely and killing them. Thermal, I don't think he's lost a Reaper yet. Yeah, he hasn't lost anything yet. So he's doing better than HeroMarine.
He still needs to find a
They're
way.
both doing better. It's a better series.
Let's
just move on to my game.
It's just better all around. It's science. Hydralisk then going down as well for Serral. Jeez. Oh, he could go to... No, okay, so he's getting melee upgrades. He could get some lurkers out. Interesting. We'll see. Link's just walking.
Lurkers against Darren, another thing. Unlike in Brood War.
Yeah, that was...
The 1 base lurker drop.
Yeah.
First position, lost temple. Are you kidding me? That was a 10th there.
Yeah. Good KD8 charge. Did nothing, but good. Alright, Muscular Augments is on the way as well, so is Centrifugal Hooks. He basically thinks he's playing against a Protoss right now. That's how much.
Okay, this Uthermal Nurture game is wild, by the way.
Yeah.
Because Uthermal, after expanding and opening 3 Rax Reaper, he added 2 more Rax. And he's massing more Reaper.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Like he's making so many Reapers. Like
He is? What the hell?
he's up to 21. And that's all he's making.
That's mental.
We might have to check out my game very soon. I'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
Like nobody deserves to make this.
No,
not even my worst enemy.
How many Reapers
He
does he have?
deserves to do.
Is he not making Marines now, though?
22. Yeah, he started making Marines now.
Okay, but this is just going to come in and just be like,
Yeah.
what's up? That's a lot.
Should we do?
Yeah, sure, if we can switch.
Yeah, can we switch over to my
What is-
screen real quick?
Why are there so
Like,
many Reapers?
We're witnessing madness over there. Absolute madness.
There we go, Todd. We're in.
What is... Like, he broke down these like very slowly with the first few Reapers that he had made, and now he's trying to use, I think, that ledge over there to dance left and right. But eventually try to section out some of these roaches. Look at how much damage the Reaper micro of Uthermal has no equal, I feel.
I feel like I'm watching a custom user mod. It's like 1 unit allowed only.
This Overlord is so good, by the way, because it allows to see exactly where the Reapers are going, and to be fair, this really hasn't done that much. Yeah, he killed a couple of roaches, like, good. But you step on one, like, 3 more come out.
It's the true intrusion. These Reapers still doing a lot.
I mean,
So many Marines
I
behind.
feel that they're forcing more units. That's the only big win there. Whereas in the meantime, Uthermal, like, he's ahead in the walker count, which is a big win in itself. Whoa! Oh god.
How many Marines are there? He's just dead. There's not enough
He's
Marines.
gonna come back with this.
He has to.
Oh, and he lifted his CC. That could have actually tanked some damage. STVs are gonna have to be pulled. So much for getting ahead in the walker count, Uthermal.
Yeah. It's gonna hurt.
These guys are trapped. He can even push them in. Look!
But the Roaches will still get a pretty good... Oh my god, there's a lot of KD8 charges.
Yeah, they came in from behind too. KD8 charge gonna be spammed. Nurture was actually going for the kill then. Wow, what I was hyping as maybe a brilliant move here turned out to not be so good.
Well...
Yeah, let's be honest, this is not looking well. So let's go to your game.
Yeah, Stell's chasing him back here with a lot of Banelings, and we'll end up pushing that away. HeroMarine tried to be aggressive down towards his bottom, but I think this Hydra, Ling, Bane style, if the Hydras can get forward here onto this as well, he can reveal those Banshees and kills them off very quickly. The Medivacs are going to end up dying. The Banelings are cleaning up everything on the floor.
Yeah, a little bit early of a fight here for Serral to take when he has so many upgrades on the way and could be taking 2 Ultras, but he's just so confident. He knows he's ahead in supply, he's got a great economy, he's got quick spread all over the map. And at this point, I mean, the Ultras, they might just be the cherry on top of the cake, Kayla.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be difficult for HeroMarine to deal with in any way. The Lings have constantly got run buys. If you can see here, 23 worker kills. This has not been raised for about 3 run buys, and it's going to happen again. Serral's just a beast.
Lightning never is twice in the same place. Well, apparently Ling run-bys do.
Uh-huh.
Once they know there's a weakness in the defense, they're going to keep on going for it. And if you don't have vision, well, it's very hard to react at the last second.
Gonna run around again. Here we go. No, he's not going to go that way. Never mind. Home supply 111 to 94 as one Baneling decides to turn back. These fish tanks are important, but they might die because the Marines aren't there to support them. They did a lot of damage themselves.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Hydra Disc versus Terran? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
It is.
But he bought enough time for the Ultras.
Yeah. To be fair, if Ultras are at the front and Hydra Disc behind, it's going to be insane. These Ultras just won't die, and the Hydra Disc will clean everything up.
It's going to be an absolute bloodbath.
It already is, to be fair, on this map.
It's true. Look, here's the bath.
Puddle.
Alright. Now he sees the Ultras. Now he has no Marauders to try and deal with this. And they're just not dying. The Queens can even come along and transfuse if they get close enough.
It's really
He
bad
pulls
for
it back,
HeroMarine.
transfuses, pulls it forwards again. Oh my god.
Can't even kill one Ultra.
He's a legend. Here come more.
Yeah, Sterl's just gonna smash through.
Yeah, this is insane. He's going to qualify himself for WCS Valencia at this rate. The Queens have got kind of caught down here, but the Ultralists are still not really dying too fast.
And when you're kiting with tanks, that's when you know you're in real trouble here.
Yeah.
Sterl's gonna regroup a little bit, wait for some reinforcements.
You don't want to go near the Ultras. You still have transfuses available.
Look at them, they're blocking each other off. He doesn't even care. Just get in.
Yeah.
Cleaves his Marines away.
Kills a Planetary Fortress down to the bottom left-hand corner. And Serral is looking on point. Another base to the bottom left-hand corner. Great Aspire on the way. GG, well played.
Wow.
Serral, what a monster. Qualifies 3-0.
And we get our rematch. Serral against the Laser from last Challenger, where that was the overall Grand Finals. They are going to play again. That's going to be tomorrow. And we'll have also qualifying matches in the lower brackets, as well as the rest of the tournament played out, because everybody gets ranked for WCS points and more money.
It's very true. It's very true.
Should we follow the rest